tubes. Had a hard time sleeping, so I figured I'd wake up, drink a beer, make a video, and pass the fuck back out. Why is it that we get judged on the cars we drive? If you have a truck with a lift kit, people say things like, you're just compensating for having a small dick. If you drive a Prius, people call you a faggot. If you drive a Mustang or a muscle car, people think, or a sports car, people think you're a douchebag. And it's like, I tend to think if you're calling someone a douchebag because you're driving a sports car or a muscle car of some sort, I tend to think you're jealous of their car and that's why you're talking so much shit. That's what I tend to think. Like, oh hey, that person's got a Mustang and you're jealous of them, so you get labeled a douchebag because you drive a nice Mustang. Like, it's fucking dumb, YouTube. It is. It's fucking stupid. But not nearly as dumb as these posts you see on Facebook. And you know the post I'm talking about. Someone will post it on their timeline. Lack of sex will have you mad at shit like, why is the grass growing? Why is there water in the toilet? Well, only if you let it. I'll be a hypocrite for saying it, but only if you let it. You can't let a dry spell get to you. You can't get, you know what I'm saying? It's natural to feel depressed when you're going through a dry spell. It's natural to feel lonely when you haven't had companionship in a long enough time. All perfectly natural, but you can't let it get to you. Because if you let it get to you, you're going to be more miserable about the situation than you already are. That's a fact. Well, lately my attitude towards dating, well, it's improved quite a bit. My attitude as of late is just basically been, it'll happen when it happens. No sense in tripping out about it. And when you have the right attitude towards dating, believe me when I say the opposite sex will take notice real quick. A case in point, if you see guys who are in a rush to get laid and or in a rush to find a girlfriend, etc., etc., you'll notice that the relationships they're in are usually not the happiest or the best. They pretty much settled for what they can get. And when it comes to dating, and you haven't had companionship in a long time, don't settle for what you can only get. Always try to achieve better. Because a lot of you out there are good people, you just don't realize it. A lot of you out there deserve better on the companionship department, you just don't realize it. Straight up. Straight up, YouTube. That's tasty, yo. Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA mixed with some Mountain Dew. It's pretty good. quite literally the only two reasons I have a hard time finding a girlfriend in this town is because one, the Casper dating scene, the Casper dating scene sucks, and two, my trolls are assholes. Those are the only two reasons. Because I've heard women say it's, I've heard my female friends say it several times. How is Josh single? Any girl would be lucky to have him. If I had $100 for every time I heard that, I would be rich. Filthy, stinking rich. Excuse me. I would be too, you know. Excuse me. Smells like Asperger's. And that's just been my attitude, really, YouTube, is, hey, you know, if you don't want to date me, that's your loss, not mine. I got plenty of women that watch my videos religiously who would just fangirl super hard if they met me in person, so that's comforting to know at least. Even though I'm going through a 2-year dry spell, there are plenty of women out there who would gladly sleep with me, so there you go. And really, which brings me to my next point. Focus on the chicks who find you attractive. If you're a dude and you like the ladies, focus on the chicks that find you attractive. Don't focus on the knob teases that tell you no. Focus on the chicks who are into you. Yeah. You'll find that dating is much easier. You'll find that dating's much easier when you focus on the chicks who find you attractive. That is a fact, YouTube. When you focus on the chicks who find you attractive, it makes the dating scene much, much easier. But yeah, don't let the dry spell get to you, YouTube. If you're going through a dry spell, don't let it get to you. Good things come to those who wait patiently enough. That is a fucking fact. Anyways, tubes. I'll check back with you in a minute and finish this beer and upload this video to my desktop. Like, as soon as Darth Lenny left, I passed the fuck out. Woke up and I was like, huh, what? And speaking of Darth Lenny, we did our usual Sunday stream. Now, we're not going to be able to do those streams every Sunday, but when we can, you know. But yeah, I had a bunch of trolls spamming my buddy's channel, just like they did last Sunday. And I was basically like, I'm just going to ignore the comments and not even pay any attention to them. I mean, the level of which my trolls go to harass me is pretty sad. Like, the level of which my trolls go to harass me is a lot sadder than my dry spell, to be quite honest. Savage. Well, I'm gonna wrap this here video up. Yeah, I woke up, couldn't go back to sleep, so I figured drink a beer, make a quick video, and pass out again. But but I try to be a good host when I have friends come over, hang out, you know. But yeah, I want to wrap this video up. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the video. I'll catch you cool cobras later.